Okay, so the last thing we need to do with those seats is take care of the outside of it, because the inside now is very nice, but the outside of it is still a bit dirty and a bit, forgotten. So that's why today we're gonna start off with just cleaning the black bits, and hopefully that's gonna make quite a lot of difference with the look of the seats. Let's see.
I keep running into problems, just hope I don't break down. I'm driving till I solve them, but it takes me around town. I need you as my co-pilot, cause I'm lost. You hear my SOS as my voice gone. In my mind there lies a cauldron where I boil in my thoughts. Fuck it, I just keep on balling, hoping that I don't get crossed, but it happens anyway, they all the same. So now it's for the bullshit, no time for them games. But that's just what goes on, I get so gone. Hit you back like pull up with no clothes on. I'll scratch that, just a robe on, like I'm rapping, you gon' get your flows on. I said, who felt like this? She said, no one. If I'm in this shit, no, it's gon' come. Meet me there, then I'm gon' come. I don't come quick, but I'm gon' run. I don't come quick, but I'm gon' run. If you need me there, I'm always gon' come. I don't come quick, but I'm run. Maybe it will.
Okay, so the seats are washed. They look much better. All the dirt and grease is gone.
Today, I need your ass to stay. You can't go nowhere as I say.
So you know the long champs I bought for the S13? I decided to polish them, but not fully. I decided to polish just the lips. I quite like the look of old Japanese, retro wheel, and I like the fact that they are a bit rough. The paint is missing here, and the whole inside is a bit... You can see this is old wheel. So I decided just to polish the lip, to give it a bit of shine, but to still keep the inner part as it was, to keep the old school vibes, right? So the lips are fresh and clean. And for the front ones, I'm gonna put the tires on. I've ordered some tires, they came today. Boom. So this is Yokohama Advan 195/55/15. So we should get a pretty nice, they're not gonna be stretched because these wheels are not super wide, because we're running stock body fenders. So the tires should be pretty thick and meaty, which should look good. Yeah, let's get to work, put the hardware on, put the tires on, and see how they look.
Are you Splash Gang?
So this is the setup for the front for the S13. We didn't check this setup with the fender yet. That's why I put those tires on, and tomorrow we're gonna go to Archie, we're gonna fit them and see where we are with those. Tomorrow I just need to get the new hardware, put the screws on to just finish them. Oh, there's one more thing. Wait. As a cherry on top for those wheels, we have original Longchamp stickers. They were on those wheels, but to polish the lips we had to remove them. So now I'm just gonna stick them back on, and I think it's a very cool detail that's gonna be on those wheels.
You're not sad again. Are you Splash Gang?
Okay, so this is the final look of those wheels for the front of the S13. New hardware, nice emblemats, polished lip, old school rotor, and a big beefy slick tire. Did I mention we got the clear taillights? Okay, so we went here to Archie to fit the front wheels. We extended the camber a bit to hide the wheel inside the arch. So for now the wheel and the arch is in one line, which is what I was going for, and I need to fix those arches because the state of them is... Marek?
Less than ideal.
Yeah, it's garbage. Show you.
Make sure you don't look at them too hard because they might break. It's this one is better than the other one though.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the mounting. Here, it's one of the main issues we're running into is that
To mount them correctly, you would need to bend them a bit, but if you want to bend them, they break.
yes, it's a lose-lose situation. Maybe if anyone has any arches like this,
Metal OEM.
metal ones OEM, let us know in the comments. We will probably get them from you.
Most of the spaghetti is inside the car already, and it's been worked on.
Imagine, man, when it's gonna be fully painted.
The wing. It's coming together slowly but surely. No, you don't need to do it every time.
Nah, I will do it every
Okay,
time.
we are back in our garage and there's a couple things going on at the same time. Firstly, Boogie's car. Boogie decided to... I'll show you. So this is Boogie's front windshield, and Boogie decided that it's too much visibility. So he are putting tint all around his car, blue chrome tint.
So this is POV. You are Boogie in a drift event.
This plus stickers. So
Oh
this.
yes, it's good.
Hopefully this is gonna prevent him of crashing more.
Yes.
Anyway, with Kevin we are getting close, and I think tomorrow we're gonna put it on the floor finally. I know I said the same in the last video, but this video we are not planning any parting. So the back suspension, everything is ready to put the wheels on. We just need to put a sprocket and connect the chain from the bike with the sprocket. We're gonna do that tomorrow. And you can see the Miata is back here. Yesterday we started it, we brought it here, and we want to test it before going to Spain. That's why, because I changed both axles, I had to make sure everything is tightened and the suspension is set properly, because the car was on the lowest ride height, and we had to unfortunately raise it a bit just to be able to, you know, drive on the road to test it.
Sorry, I'm just getting sick a bit. 5 minutes, sorry.
Okay, no.
Okay, I think I can take it now. What did you say about height and... Oh, sorry, one second. Oh, my days.
Let's get the car on the floor and let's go test it.
I think it died. You what?
No brakes.
No brakes?
I
Wow.
think because we bleed the brakes, one of the bleeders might be loose or something. We lost the brakes in one second.
So you have a handbrake now?
No,
Ah,
no, nothing.
wow. Dawaj marchewka!
We're back in the garage, and what happened was I went for a test drive, and it's actually good that I went just right here outside the garage, not somewhere more far. I started accelerating, and then I wanted to initiate drift with the e-brake, and when I pulled the e-brake, I felt there is nothing happening. It was very loose, and then my pedal got loose as well.
But it's very strange because we bleed your brakes just before and I was testing, everything was fine.
Yeah, before I had some issues with back brakes just locking by itself. So now we figured that my e-brake actually got broken. The seal inside got broken. I Adaś, we tam pociągnij, pokaż jak to gada.
No właśnie teraz jest stary zablokowany. Teraz tutaj, teraz jest...
So now it's jammed again, and before it was completely loose. At first I thought that we lost the brake fluid, but the container is full, and we don't really know what's the problem.
Something is not yes.
Something is not yes. We changed the rear calipers for new ones, because I thought that might be an issue, but still that's not the issue. So it may be a brake master cylinder or e-brake.
You're not sad again. Are you splashgvng?
The time has come for the front suspension, and the left side is ready. We're gonna do right side. Firstly, we need to install the strut tower. The stock one was cut out because it was a bit too low, and we have fabricated a new one. First step is gonna be welding the new strut tower right here. Then this is the top mount for the shock. This is the shock, and it's been already connected with the knuckle. This is the air cup for the shock, and this is the arm. This one's gonna be connecting the chassis with the knuckle. Everything here is adjustable, so we can adjust the camber, toe, and everything. So here everything is ready, and let's get to work. Okay, so the front suspension is roughly in place, and for the back at the moment we're gonna install the sprocket. I bought the sprocket from Honda CBR 600, it's a big sprocket, and on the other side we decided to put brake disc, and then we're gonna have two brake calipers, motorcycle brake calipers. We're gonna have a sprocket on one side, brake on the other side, on the axle, and it's supposed to work in theory. Let's find out. We cut out the holes for the sprocket, this one and this one for the brake discs, and this is our axle.
Działa, działa, działa. Ej, dobra! Działa, patrz.
Napompuj.
Dobra.
Okay, in theory everything should work, so we're gonna put the wheels on and put the bad boy on the floor.
You're not sad again. Are you splashgvng?
Można, ja już dodałem. I think we're running a bit too low.
It's not so things that low.
What, stary, zobacz jak on wygląda od tyłu. Co za wariactwo, jak ja bym takie coś zobaczył na Altresie, bym się zestrał chyba. Okay, it's cropping a bit.
Nie, przód wisi.
A.
Ale kurde, to jest
O no. Yeah.
No i teraz już się...
Ale koza tu się zrobiła, patrz teraz.
No,
Wow. Wow. When we started building this car, I had a vision of how I wanted to look in my mind. But the result is actually so much better than what I, was thinking about. The plan was to put it on the floor completely, like I said a couple videos ago. I said it, that we want to put the cabin completely, we want to redo the front suspension, the back suspension, connect the bike and everything. And it's easy to make plans and to have a vision, but it's so much harder to kind of make it happen. But this is proof that with help of friends that know more than you, and with a lot of determination and a lot of imagination, and certainly not about money. It's very cheap base, with a very cheap bike inside, with the cheap wheels, nothing here, as a single part, costed more than, I'd say, $1,000 or 1,000 euros. Let me try to run you quickly with what we are facing at the moment and what's the next steps. So front suspension pretty much ready. We just need to install the kit for the air suspension. With the back we have sprocket in place, but the chain that we have is too short. So tomorrow I'm gonna go shop and buy a longer chain so we can properly connect it to the sprocket. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to start the bike, because it starts, and literally drive forward, probably 1 meter, but that's gonna be a big step as well. The ride height needs to be set properly, because now Kevin is lying on the floor. Brakes, rear brakes, I'll show you. So we have calipers, and we just need to install calipers just here inside, somewhere here, and we are gonna run the brake lines to the front, and the rest is really the details, because we have about 4 more months until Ultrace, and I want this car to be perfect in every way. So we're gonna have to take apart everything, all the parts, all the suspension, roll cage, bike, everything, and then paint it, then make sure everything is nice, get rid of sharp edges, work on those details, the final touch that's gonna make this car perfect. You really cannot see it on a video how low this car is. I'm 5'7", I'm quite short. I don't know, it's hard to imagine it, but that thing is gonna be different than anything that you see on a car event. That's what makes me happy, and the fact that this stupid idea actually is there, standing in the garage. It's not in the head anymore, it's actually here. So if you wanna see more madness, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.